Ladies and gentlemen, boys. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought JR was in here for a second. Okay, ladies and
No,
gentlemen, boys, welcome back to the best wrestling podcast on the planet, Main Event Mafia. I am here once again as your one of your three hosts, Mr. Perfection himself, Lakota Carter, God's greatest creation, the gift of this generation. I'm here with my beautiful wife once again. You don't have a moniker, but
No,
that's Aviana, who doesn't want her name on screen for some reason.
because people always get it wrong.
Well, I know. Well,
Not everybody knows.
but I am here with Mr. John freaking Niffen himself, back once again. And I am here with my analyst, my guy in the chair himself, Mr. Magic Fingers, Andrew. How is everybody doing this week? John, how are you, man? It's been a while since we've seen you.
good. Work.
Yeah, man. I wish. Andrew, are you doing good this week?
Way of the world, man. Working all the time.
Yep. You work, and then the government takes half of it, and then you get your
That's right.
and then
That's the way it works.
later. Yep. So it's been a really interesting week for wrestling, at least in my opinion. I think the biggest talking point of this week. And John, I know you've been saying you feel bad. Is that a Beetlejuice?
Oh no, this is my official
Referee koozie.
referee
Oh,
in
okay.
memory of Charles Robinson. So that man took an ass whooping the last few pay-per-views and everything. So this is mine in memory of him because he's gonna be out for a little while.
Yeah.
So rest
Oh.
up well soon, my
Yeah.
brother.
We will definitely talk
61
about
years
that.
old and still getting his ass whooped. It's awesome.
Yeah. He's an MVP for real. But John, man, I know you had a lot to say about Seth this week. How did you feel about the injury, and do you think it's a work, or do you think
It's a work. It's a work, and my opinion on that is so. The video he put out, he said that Monday morning he went to Birmingham, which was where Raw was,
Yep.
and anybody who follows, I mean, realistically, any sport, Birmingham is the capital of injuries, and your famous Dr. James Andrews
Yep.
is down there, which I don't think he's still doing it. But anyway, Seth made the statement that the knee was too swollen for them to get a diagnosis, which makes no sense to me. I mean, there's no way. Anyway, so he said that he's going to go to L.A. in a week or two to get it re-looked at, which makes no sense. Why L.A.? But that week or two from where he said that puts us at SummerSlam. So it just tells me that most likely he cashes in at SummerSlam. However, I don't think it's going to be cashed in on Punk. I think he's going to cash it in on Cody for one simple reason. Can you guys guess why?
The Rock.
No. He is 0-3 versus Cody 1-on-1.
Oh, you're right about that.
Oh.
So, and Andrew, I always go to you last because you're like the analyst and you're the dissector of everything. So I'll go to you after me. But to me, the severity of it is a work. The severity of the injury is a work. I don't think he'll be out for any, 6-7 months. But the way you could see him land, you could tell that it was bothered. And rumors are saying that he was already a little bit banged up anyway.
Yeah.
So I think he might have just tweaked it a little bit. And I can see where you're going with Cody, man, but he vowed to never let CM Punk win the world championship.
Yeah, but again, like I've been saying for the last handful of weeks now, since he won that briefcase, he's got too many enemies right now over how he's got two, support systems as Braun and Bronson. However, I don't even think I think Braun's going to be the one to turn here soon anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, just think of how many enemies Seth has right now. You got Penta, Jay, Punk, Roman, LA Knight. I think either way, I still, and I've told you this, and you disagree with me. I think he's going to be the next on the list for a failed in cash in. Watch what I tell you.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but they've planted the seeds there for Braun to turn on him, and I'm a huge Braun Breaker fan. A few months ago, I said he wasn't ready for a world title, but I genuinely think he is.
I don't think he is yet either.
I think he's ready.
I think if they don't go the direction for the Royal Rumble, like I think they're going to go, because the Rumble's in Saudi this year.
Yeah.
I really think that with Sammy being as popular over there because he's Syrian,
Yep.
I think Sammy wins the Rumble.
Yeah, that's
Braun.
that's
Now, I think what you could do, with Braun to lead him to a championship match is have him win Elimination Chamber.
Ooh. Yeah, you could. There's a lot of ways you could get him there. Babe, how did you feel about the injury? I mean, have you seen the clip?
I don't think he's hurt as bad as he says. He
No,
might be
I don't
hurt a little bit,
I don't think he's hurt at all.
but
At first, I believed that he might have been hurt simply because of the way LA Knight looked pissed off because of the way the match ended, how, Seth just up out of the corner from the doctors and takes a straight up BFT off to bat and done. Right there, I thought it might have been for real. But after I seen that video, I was like, this son of a bitch is lying. This whole thing is for entertainment purposes only.
I don't know. He might be hurt. He might not. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
It would suck if he is
I don't
severely
know.
injured. It would really suck for their.
Well, here's the thing I have against this whole, like, I don't know if when they stopped it, but I know back in the 90s, the way they used to do shit is if you held a title and you couldn't defend that title in 30 days, they stripped you of that title. I think they should follow suit with the briefcase. You can't, if you're out for more than 30 days, that briefcase goes bye-bye. I don't care if it's, if that contract says you have a year, take it away. Besides that, if the injury was legit, where he's torn it twice, I would have taken it off him and just had him, kind of the whole scenario where Becky, when Asuka won that Money in the Bank and Becky came out the next night and said, hey, this wasn't just for the contract, this is for the belt because I have to take a leave. That should have been the same way. If Seth was really injured, he should have come out on Raw Monday and said, hey, LA Knight, you beat me. I can't defend this contract. So because you beat me, it was for the Money in the Bank contract.
Yeah, they could have done that. Andrew, how do you feel about it? I know you said little backstory. This is the second time we're recording this episode because my fucking power went out yesterday. My fucking power went out.
It did.
Twice.
So everything I've seen online since the injury, saying that this is a legitimate injury. This is not a work. However, we know very well that Seth can perform very well, heavily injured. He's done it in the past. Now, is this a work so he can take some time for personal reasons? Possibly. Paul Heyman had a great thing to say on Monday night that he has until June next year to cash in. Why does it have to be so soon? Yes, he said before he's going to make sure that Punk never gets the title. Doesn't mean he has to be the one that does it. Somebody else can always step in. So it could be Breaker, it could be Tsunami Man himself that steps in, or it could be an introduction of somebody else joining that faction that steps in and prevents Punk from winning the title. But it doesn't have to be Seth that does it. And with Paul Heyman on your side, it could always be a surprise.
Yeah. I think that was the biggest talking point of this week. Other than, I guess we can jump over to Evolution now. And John, I'll jump to you. Man, you agree with me that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky put on the match of the year.
Match of the year. As of right now, match of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big women's wrestling fan because I grew up in the Bellas era. So women's wrestling to me, and I started watching wrestling in 07, but I didn't really follow the women, in 07. But man, let me tell you something.
It wasn't really much to follow in 07. I mean,
there really wasn't.
They were more models and managers than they were wrestlers.
Yeah.
But they were starting to work their way up.
Well, Andrew, me and you are in the same era. Lita and Trish started. They
Yes.
they controlled it. It was nobody else. I don't consider Jacqueline
Jack-
in that.
She didn't start, but she joined in, and it evolved, and she was a huge part of it evolving, including Ivory and a few others. But it
Yeah,
was Trish and Lita that initially started the evolution.
Yep, they were the
Yeah,
first
oh, yeah.
women to main event Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
So, and I was very impressed with this match from
Mhm.
every detail. There was a couple sloppy moments, but you're going to have that in matches.
Yep.
You're going to have hiccups. But just the way they beat the shit out of each other.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't like a typical women's match where, like, oh, we'll wrestle for a few minutes and then, boom, boom, boom.
Mm-mm.
There you
And
go.
they had the welts on the body to prove it.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
beat the ever living hell out of each other. I thought it was fantastic. I'm gonna start watching AEW this week. I keep saying that, but I promise you I'm gonna start watching it this week. I will say it was probably the best WWE match of the year.
Yes.
I can't speak too much for AEW because I haven't watched it too much this year.
They had one hell of a pay-per-view this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard
It was
All
like
In was.
6.5
I heard All
hours
In was.
long.
I heard All In was pretty good.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Now I didn't watch it. I wanted to, but I seen the clips. I feel so horrible for Adam Cole.
Gosh. Yeah, we'll talk about that too. I forgot about Adam Cole. Let me jump over there real quick since we're not big AW guys yet, but we will. We'll include that every week from starting this week on because I'll start watching. But Adam Cole, man, I will say this. He never had a long period of time where he was out from WWE. But the second he got in AEW, he just was out after being out because
they're a little bit more extreme. I'm sorry to cut you off, but they're a little bit more extreme.
Yeah.
When it comes to their wrestling, and with that extra extreme attitude, there's an extra chance of the injuries. And when there's constant no sells on finishing moves, which they do a lot, and he is infamous for it as well, then yeah, you're running a bigger risk of injury. And unfortunately, he got injured. And it's just as sad as when Bryan Danielson said he had to retire because of injury, or when Edge said he had to retire because of injury. But fingers crossed that Adam Cole can come back.
Yep. I do think the biggest problem with AEW is they're reckless with their performers.
It shows in some aspects.
Mm-hmm. I think, and my biggest criticism, they are more of a spot company than making sure their wrestlers are protected.
Yeah.
So, that's my biggest takeaway from Cole, and it broke my heart because I'm an Adam Cole guy. I have been following Cole since he was in Ring of Honor. So,
well, my boy Adam Copeland came back. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it was a really good show. They had Bryan Danielson come back in the main event and everything. So that makes me think Bryan Danielson isn't done yet either.
Well, see, didn't Darby Allin return too, didn't he?
Yep.
Yes,
Darby
he did.
came back. And
Darby Allin's a badass. I do like Darby.
And he's coming back as a heel from what I'm seeing. And I think he's trying to come back to AEW, kind of like how Sting came back as the Crow Sting in WCW. He's trying to come back in that form of fashion.
Oh,
well, if he's gonna come back as a heel, isn't Sting still signed with them, or is he done?
He's technically signing like a Legends contract, so he'll make an appearance here and there, but he's finished with actual wrestling.
Okay, so that takes him out of the equation.
Yeah, so that match he had earlier in the year, that was his actual last match, that tag team match he had with Darby against the Young Bucks or whoever.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but that was his last actual wrestling match. Unless he decides to come out of retirement for whatever reason. They talk him into it, throw him some cash, whatever. But my favorite match out of this past AEW pay-per-view, you can't throw out Timeless Tony Storm and Mercedes. That was one hell of a match.
I'm so glad she won that too.
Yeah, they did one hell of a job, and then her on the mic. It's just you never know what to expect, and
No, at all.
it's one of those that she will do her best to embarrass and just talk about breaking somebody on the mic. Her and R-Truth are the best at it.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I guess I can give my favorite match. I know John didn't watch and I didn't watch either, but I have to give Ospreay, Swerve, and the Bucks some credit here too.
That was a great match.
Now, granted, there was a lot of no selling, but that doesn't really bother me. You know, like it's just the way wrestling has evolved. So that match was awesome from what I saw. I mean, Swerve and Ospreay and the Bucks, you put those guys in a ring, you're gonna get magic.
You're gonna get a hell of a show.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. AEW for me, you know, I have some sort of loyalty towards them because for the longest time I didn't watch WWE. I was strictly an AEW guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah.
Like I would catch the clips from WWE online, but I didn't watch them weekly. And just the big product dump from AEW because it went from here to here to me.
Right.
WWE went from here to here. So I don't know. I'll get back into it next week. But going back to WWE, another thing, and like I said, nothing really big happened at Evolution. Stephanie Becker is going to Paris. I think that's a great move. I think me and Andrew are more fans of her than John is.
No, I like her. I really do. I don't think she's gonna win the title just yet. That's just like, you know, the whole Io and Rhea match. Had, you know, Naomi, I'm not going to say, like, a lot of these dumbasses will sit there and say that she ruined the match. I don't think she ruined the match.
No.
I think she should have cashed in on Tiffany. Because I think that match with Io and Rhea would have went on a little bit longer, and we would have gotten more crazy shit out of it if Naomi hadn't cashed in.
Yeah.
But I think it was probably the best women's cash in to date.
Yeah.
I love the surprise.
I love her, and I love the work. What she's doing right now is good.
I loved Liv's cash in when she cashed in on stupid fucking Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
that was a good cash in.
That was a good one too. But
because she got it that night and then she won the title that night. That was perfect timing.
Yep. And I think a lot of people are just glazing over, at least people on the internet that I saw are glazing over what Naomi did. Naomi made history. She is the first woman to cash in and make the match a triple threat and then win the title.
Yep.
No, well, she may be the first woman to do it, but Seth is the first dude to pull it off.
Yep. Yeah, well, he was the first one to ever do it at Mania.
Yep.
No one had the guts to do it there. And that was the perfect opportunity.
Yeah. No, but
we
Edge,
have to give praise to Edge for coming up with that idea, though.
Well, Edge pulled it off. He held the briefcase, I think, for the almost, well, see.
Just about a year.
March, April. Oh, yeah. He held it for almost a year, and he cashed in at the...
He cashed in on Cena on Judgment Day.
No, yeah, it was the one that was held in Puerto Rico. I can't remember what it was called. But, yeah, it was the Elimination Chamber match is what it was.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it was the very first one.
However, I think Punk had the most epic cash in where he cashed in on Edge on Raw that Monday night, but it sucked because they took the belt from him like 2 weeks later.
Yeah. To me, and it might just be the generation I grew up in.
There he is. He wants a part of the show too.
Hi, Finn. What's up, my dude?
No, he wants Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
But to me, a little bit. To me, Seth Rollins has the best cash in of all time.
Yeah,
like
that was pretty epic.
The pop, because like he was a heel at the time. But man, if you go back and listen to that pop, good.
Oh yeah,
great.
Well, yeah, and that was outdoors insane. Too. That was not indoors, and that sounded like an indoor pop, but he was outside, and you could hardly hear his music because of how loud that pop was.
Yeah, it was insane.
Well, it was insane because you know, this was about the time where Vince was forcing Roman down our throats and nobody liked him.
Yep.
And then everybody hated Brock because he was, kind of holding the title hostage. So I mean,
Yep.
why not?
And he
Why
hardly
not have
appeared.
Seth?
Yeah, and that's a core memory that sticks out to me because I've said on this show before, my dad can't stand wrestling, but I remember watching
Really?
that WrestleMania with him, and he was even like, "Holy shit!"
Yep.
Well, I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen that night because normally, most your cash-ins happen. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say all of them, but when he wrestled Orton and took that loss, as soon as he took that loss, I was like, "Hey, Seth's cashing at the end of the night," and
Yep.
it happened.
Where'd you go, Coda? Internet again?
I don't know. He just magically disappeared.
What happens when you're eating cereal?
Cereal. Yeah, but I think you take that Io and Rhea match out of Evolution. I think that pay-per-view is mediocre. But no,
I
it's
did
fine.
like the match with
You're fine.
the match with Becky. I'm sorry, not Becky, Bailey and Valkyra. That 2 out of 3 match, or that match, was awesome. That was a great match. And then, the triple threat, and then to see how Becky was able to sneak away and pull that one off was just awesome.
That's another point. Like I was thinking about, because I thought if Rollins' injury, was severe, that they would have probably changed the outcome to that triple threat to have, Becky take
That
time off.
happened first. Yeah, but that happened the night. No, that was
It was
the injury.
after.
Was, no, yeah, there was. The injury was after.
Yep. Because it happened, the injury, quote unquote, happened on Saturday night.
Right.
Pay-per-view was Sunday. So
Right.
if it, to me, if it was a severe injury, they would have changed it to where Becky lost the title so she could go back and take care of Seth. But with Nate, I think you still there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here.
I don't think Naomi's gonna keep that belt. I think she's gonna lose it to. I think she's gonna lose it back to Io or Rhea.
And I think she needs to keep it for a little bit. That way, they're not pulling a Uso on her like they did to Jay.
Yeah, but
I'm surprised they didn't. That match between Solo and Jimmy was so quick.
Say it again. I missed you.
That match with Jimmy and Solo on Saturday Night Main Event, that was a pretty quick match.
Oh, I know. But yeah, I think that with Punk winning that gauntlet match, or not even really that, but I mean taking Jay out as quick as they did. I think taking Jay out as quick as they did kind of buried his title run, dude.
Yeah. His power went out again. Damn it.
Oh, wow. Well, it's probably not recording now, is it?
No, it's not.
Well, shit, we're just sitting here talking.
Yep. All right, he's saying staying here. He'll be back in a bit. Yeah, they're saying online that Seth's injury is legit and he's going to miss an extended period. But
yeah, at first they were saying 10 to 12 months, and then it changed. I've seen some other sites that have been saying like 6 or 7.
Right. I mean, that's still, especially in the wrestling business, that's a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and a lot can happen in that time frame too. Ow.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about this again when we're recording again, but you mentioned earlier how you think that that it is not a legit injury and that he's going to cash in on Cody. I think Cody will actually beat Cena. But I also think that AJ is going to beat Dominic. because
Yeah.
we need to have a Cena versus AJ Styles final
for the
match
IC.
for the IC title.
Well, yeah, that's the only belt Cena ain't held.
Right. But I also think Cody is going to turn heel, and he's going to become a Heyman guy, and he's going to join Seth Rollins. And then they're going to go after The Rock in his faction, because I think it's going to be Rock and Roman joining up, and they form a faction.
I see something like that happening. I see possibly your double turn at WrestleMania. I mean, SummerSlam. I see Rock
I see
turning
Cena going
backstage.
more. Right.
I mean,
I see Cena going
yes.
more face. Yeah.
And then Cody, I think you're in the right direction with the Cody, but I think he turns heel and joins Rock. I think he sells his soul to the Rock.
Because I saw a thing where he was already wearing the watch that the Rock gave him.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Like, if you go back to the night after WrestleMania last year where he beat Roman, Rock came out and handed him something. Right. My thing is it couldn't have been a watch, because if you watch when they exchange hands, it's something super small because you can't even see what it was. What I thought it was if you remember, Rock had made the comment that whoever beat Roman became the new tribal chief.
Oh.
So when he said that,
he gave him the keys to a truck.
Huh?
He gave him the keys to a truck. It was the keys to a custom Ford Raptor.
Huh. See, because I thought what he handed him could have been that Ulafala that Roman would wear. I thought it could have been a bud off of that, because those are rather small. Right. Because of, like I said, the whole statement of where he said, hey, whoever beats Roman becomes the new tribal chief. So, you know, but who knows? Who knows? I think we're both on the right path with Cody turning heel for sure. Or he just sent me a message. He said, hold on.
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute.
Stay in there.
They keep losing power.
Stay in if it'll let you. Okay.
I don't know why my camera went away.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh,
Okay,
there you are.
I don't know. I switched to message in the other chat, and I think it just automatically turned my camera off. So.
Yeah. So I'm assuming they'll probably do Cody and Cena's match night 2, probably.
Hi, guys.
Oh, he's back.
Hey, he's back.
Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, I think we're still recording. I think we're good. Okay.
I don't know if it stops or not.
Hopefully it saved all that, but hopefully it catches all y'all's topics.
Are you logged in as JR?
Yeah, let me change the name real quick so they don't get confused. Give me just a second, guys. I'm sorry, the power went out again.
Yeah.
This West Virginia weather. It was fucking. Yep. It was storming.
Oh, y'all got weather?
Yeah, it was storming earlier, right? Like about 6 o'clock, and the fucking whole house was shaking.
Yeah, but it didn't go off then. I don't know why it goes off now.
And now it's a light rain outside, and the fucking power flickers.
Yeah, we got a massive heat wave.
Yep, we do too.
All right, so before my power went out, we were talking about Money in the Bank cash-ins, and the reason that I'm not doing the intro over is because it's still recording. And I think John was talking, so John, pick up where you left off, man.
I don't know where I left off.
Okay. We were talking about Seth's cash-in and how great it was for the time. And like I said, my dad was like, holy crap. So I thought Naomi's cash-in was great. I thought it was fantastic. I thought Evolution as a whole show, Evolution was a great show in general. Yeah. I think it was 10 times better than Saturday night's main event.
Yes.
The only big talking point from Saturday night's main event is thank God that Goldberg did not beat Gunther.
I'm still like, I don't know. That's the only thing that gets me is if the, I mean, let's say that injury is legit.
Mhm.
Did they ever have plans on Goldberg winning it?
Oh,
But then when
100%.
yeah, that's what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying. I think it may be one of those things where it really may be a legit injury and they had to change it up because you both of you guys know that Goldberg's matches usually last no longer than 6 minutes.
Yep.
Yep. If they're longer than
That's
that, something's up.
Yep.
Yeah, that one went like 20 plus minutes.
Yeah, it was two
It
commercial
went-
breaks.
Yeah, it went through commercial breaks, 20 plus minutes. And to me, this was his best WWE match of his career.
Yep.
But I'm just grateful he didn't win. But
You
yeah.
hate
I
him.
think it was kind of disrespectful they cut his retirement speech off though.
Man, fuck that mother. Let's talk about
That was Bret Hart in the studio. Like, screw that.
Fuck.
See?
Yep.
Fuck your time. Fuck your time, you bald headed bitch.
Oh my god.
Fuck your time. Do you know how many? Do you think Dusty Rhodes got 2 minutes to say thank you to his hometown? No.
Nope.
Do you know how many people that have actually done something for this business other than ruin careers have not got fucking 2 minutes in their hometown to
Yep.
say goodbye? And you're
Yep,
gonna go
very
around
few.
and bitch and moan and complain like you always do, you little piece of
Oh
shit.
yeah, he's been all over saying how unhappy he is about it.
You piece of shit.
Dang.
You're gonna complain about only having 2 minutes. You lucky bastard. You're lucky they only gave you 2. I'd have gave you fucking 30 seconds because that's what you mean to the business. You did nothing to help people. You did nothing for the business of professional wrestling. All you did was fucking ruin it.
And he brought along the finger poke of doom because Kevin Nash got the belt from him.
Yep. Fuck.
So that's really that, and his streak is the only thing that I'll be remembered for, besides him hurting Bret Hart.
Yeah, but if you go back and look at the streak to me means nothing because I mean, look at all the names he beat. How many top guys other than Hogan did he really beat?
Well, I mean, he beat DDP, and he had a few that were once he started getting towards the actually getting belts, he started actually facing bigger guys in the company. And then he actually started facing guys in NWO. So he beat Savage. He beat a few others that were in NWO. And then he got Hogan. And he beat Hall. He beat Nash. He beat X-Pac. Or Pac, whatever he was called at that time. But he was beating each member of NWO. And then all of a sudden, he was up for Hogan. So he was beating good names.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember the first half, he was beating people like freaking Billy Kidman and Tank Abbott and Hugh Morris, and I'm like, yeah, this is trash.
Well, his first match was against Hugh Morris, and Hugh Morris was a great wrestler.
Oh yeah, Bill DeMott, yeah.
Yeah, and he put over Bill Goldberg. That was one hell of a match. I remember watching that one Saturday night or Saturday main event, or Saturday morning at that time, I believe.
Yeah, that's my big complaint. But I guess we can jump over to Raw, and the reason I say that is because my tribal chief, the OTC himself. Wait, should we come? Yeah, let's
one.
Yeah, we're going ahead a week. I don't think did anything happen the week before that we need to talk about.
Not really.
Okay, so I can jump ahead. So this week on Monday Night Raw, the OTC, my tribal chief, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. I love you, my tribal chief. Came back and laid the smackdown on them boys and said, you know what? It's time for me to come back and reclaim and show y'all who the real big dog is of this show.
He made it look easy. He made it look easy.
Well, that's why I said he may be the one to keep Seth from getting that cash in.
Yeah, that's that.
And he's now the OTC 1.
I don't quite get that, but
OTC 1
because every time everybody's sticking one finger in the air.
That makes sense.
When he says acknowledge me and he puts one finger up, so he is now OTC 1. But I'm sorry, we got to jump back real quick. At the last pay-per-view, Jacob Fatu's shirt. If you guys didn't see that, it was fucking badass. I will try to find a picture and show you guys, but that shirt was absolutely amazing. So I'm now on a hunt.
What pay-per-view was it?
It was his last one.
So Night of Champions.
Night of Champions was the last one, I believe.
Wow. I don't remember what shirt he's talking about.
Which one?
But he do got some badass merch.
He does.
So it don't
I'll find it and
surprise
show
me.
you guys.
So it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, the OTC is back. OTC 1 is back.
My future husband's back.
Your future husband is back.
Oh wow.
Damn.
And the funny thing is, she wasn't in there when it happened. So she was on the phone with her mom, and I lost my shit. I marked the fuck out. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was jumping up and down.
I didn't know why you were screaming. You didn't say anything.
And then when, because I didn't tell her what happened, so I showed her the clip, and then she started freaking out. Yeah, so that was a good time. I thought it was a great time to bring him back. The rumors were that he was supposed to come back during that Seth Rollins and LA Knight match, because he was at Saturday Night's Main Event ready to go.
Yeah, I don't think he was supposed to show up at that time. I think something changed up.
Yeah, they had to change the plans.
Yeah.
So look, Coda.
Mm-hmm.
Now with your wife there saying that OTC 1 is her future husband, you've got to draw some lines. You got to draw some lines. You got to compromise. You got to tell her if she's gonna marry Roman, she's got to get all of us autographed memorabilia. She's got to get us. Yeah. She's got to get us tickets. Yeah. She's got to get us tickets to shows.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
She's got to get us his. She's got to get us his phone number too, so we could chat and get the 411.
Hey, you got to get me that Roman Reigns Signature Series belt too. That's like freaking $1,000.
When I marry him, okay, I'll make sure all that happens.
Yeah, you better do that.
All right. Fair enough. But man, I thought this was a weird time to bring him back. It felt really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that shirt.
That was because it just got introduced at the last pay-per-view. That was a badass shirt he had on. And he had his face wrapped up just like that when he first came out.
I think it would look better if the shirt were black.
It was black.
Oh, was it?
Different colors.
Yeah, his was black. I just couldn't find a black shirt for the picture.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to go on WWE.
But that was a badass shirt. And okay, the only thing that did happen this past Monday that we didn't talk about was Dominic Mysterio had a badass shirt in the crowd that we couldn't find for a little bit. And then we found it online. It looks like the dude from the Pringles can with a really long mustache, but it said Dominic Mysterio instead.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That is a shirt we got to get.
No, I tell you, the one thing that I will bring up from last week's Raw was this whole AJ Dominic thing is getting funny. They had a cake and they made it so obvious. Like the cake, after he lifted the top off, it said, "Get well soon, Dominic, AJ."
Yep.
And he turned to look, and AJ was just sitting back there, and he did the whole. That was great. That's great.
I love Dominic. I think he's great. I think he knows his role and he plays it very well. Like one of my favorite Dominic Mysterio moments is when Liv was off filming that movie, and he goes, "She said good night or good morning, but it's night here." And JD just goes, "Dom, please tell me you're not just learning about time difference." And he goes, "What's that?"
Oh, God.
And then the camera just cuts away. Like it was perfect, and I think he is definitely a future world champion. And I think when he does win a world,
he'll eventually get one.
Bro, when he does, that crowd is going to go nuclear.
I mean, when you saw sorry to cut you off, but when you saw the crowd go crazy for him when he won the IC championship, that right there could show that they were no longer going to be booing him whenever he got the microphone. No. They were going to be praising him and cheering him instead of booing him to where he never wants to talk now. So the fact that the fans, the WWE universe has shifted for him, it's only going to go up from here. So yes, he's going to lose the IC title, but he's going to get something else even higher shortly after.
Hell, have her win Money in the Bank next year.
Oh, I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
But the funny story about that, you're talking about his pop at WrestleMania. He came back in the ring and got on the turnbuckle and raised the title. He wasn't supposed to do that, but he was coming back from the curtain and he said Triple H poked his head back and said, "Go back, go back, go back, go back." So Dominic's looking around like, oh my God. So he runs back. You can see it on camera. He like looks back and Triple H is screaming at him, go back, go back, go back. So he runs back and raises it and the crowd goes crazy.
Yep.
So, and
that was the equivalent of a pitcher having a great game.
Yep.
And as soon as he is taken out of the game for a relief pitcher to come in, tips his hat to the crowd, he gets a standing ovation. That's exactly what Dominic got that night.
Yep.
But he didn't know he was going to get it. No one knew he was going to get it.
Yep.
And then when Triple H realized, dude, this is your standing ovation. Turn around, dumbass, and go get it.
Go.
He took off running. And oh man, he absolutely deserved it.
Yeah.
So proud of him for that.
Dude's worked
Well,
so hard.
AJ got me, I think, the week before last, where Dominic had the doctor's note back there. AJ had his old grandpa glasses on. He goes, "Oh, you're right." He's like, "The doctor says you're a punk ass."
Yep.
I love it, man. I love it. And you know, I guess we can go through each person and give me your if you guys have one. We do this thing, and this is this whole show is sponsored by Sparrows Under Review. There will be more sponsors to come, but please go check out their podcast. It is a where they review movies and TV. Fantastic
Really
show. My friend JR, who has been on here a few times, and his wife Stacy. It's more Stacy's show than his show. But please go give them a follow and go give them a watch because they are fantastic. But John, I'll start with you. Give me your MVP of this week, man, and give me your what the fuck moment of the week if you have one.
MVP of the week. MVP of the week. MVP of the week goes to Roman for the epic return.
Yep.
Your what the fuck moment is Naomi's cash in. I still think she should have cashed in on Tiffy.
Yeah. Okay. I guess do you have an MVP of the week? Well, I think I know your answer, but who
you can't steal mine.
Yeah. You can't steal his. That's fair. That's fair.
No, I'm playing.
Because we all know your answer.
It's gonna be my baby daddy, Roman Reigns. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wow.
All right.
I don't know if I have what the fuck moment. I don't know. I
You
can't
didn't really pay
think of
attention.
anything.
You were busy this week. You couldn't pay attention.
I
this
was
week.
really busy this week, but I did pay attention too. So
yeah. Andrew,
I'll
do you have an MVP, my guy?
I have a 3-way tie for an MVP.
Okay.
And no, it is not Roman Reigns.
Rhea, Io.
No, as much as I love seeing Rhea on the screen, and as much as I love seeing Stephanie on the screen, it's neither one of them. My trio is the fact that Bayley and Valkyria put on a hell of a 2 out of 3 match. It was a great match. And at the end of that match, you could tell Bayley's going to turn heel.
Yep.
And I'm waiting for it, and she's one hell of a sexy heel. And it's going to be a great story. She's putting over people so much that it's just fantastic.
Yep.
The other two would have to be on SmackDown because I love how they are building up the tag team division. And that's something that really hasn't been on people's radar for a while, but they are building it up and doing a great job building the story. I can definitely foresee that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are going to be future tag team champions for the women's division. Whether they stay on SmackDown, go to Raw, wherever, they're going to dominate until Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Valkyria become a tag team. It's bound to happen. But also they've got Andrade and Rey Fenix, #1 contenders for tag team champs. So the way they are bringing back the high flyer energy, I absolutely love it. Now, my what the fuck moment is Cody Rhodes. When he destroyed Cena, put the pin in his hand, and then wrote John's signature in that match to say that our match is going to be a no-hold-barred fist fight at SummerSlam.
Can't wait to see that.
This match better be something that does not stay in the ring, does not stay just in the crowd, goes behind the scenes, goes outside into the parking lot like they used to old school wise. They better bring that back. Because if they don't, it's going to be a pointless match that I can definitely say Rhea and Io Skies was better.
Well, just remember what I said about, that Seth cash in on Cody. Just watch. I mean, they made it a street fight for a reason.
Yep.
Yeah. So John might be in the right direction. My MVPs, I have two, and it's a tag team because they have really impressed me and it's a throw together tag team. Is Rey Fenix and Andrade.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, but
they are a great tag team.
Like what a way to use both guys, because you're getting both guys on TV. Now, is it Penta and Rey Fenix? No, they're not the Lucha Brothers. No. But man, they are good. And my boys, the Wyatt Six, they finally got some gold on them, y'all.
Yeah,
and
I'm happy about that.
It brought a tear to my eye because
they're good.
I've said how much Bray Wyatt means to me on this podcast. For Christ's sakes, my firstborn's first name will be Bray Christopher.
Yep.
And for a reason. And I'm about to get emotional thinking about it now. To think about what he would be doing with them.
Yep.
Seeing what they're doing now. I know he's wherever he's at. He's in Valhalla or heaven, whatever you believe. He's smiling down with the biggest grin on his face.
Yep.
And it really made me miss him this week. And he's in my room. I have a standee of him in my room. So I walk past him every single day. And I miss him every single day. And God, what he would be doing with Cena. Yeah, you miss Bray too, don't you? Yeah, you miss him too. I love you too, buddy. But what he would be doing with Cena really makes me kind of sad, because he told us all those years ago that John Cena is a liar.
He's gonna turn.
John Cena is only out for John Cena. And what ended up happening? John Cena went for John Cena.
Yep.
So that would be a really great story. And another guy that I'm my what the fuck moment of the week is in the Goldberg match. And it's poor Charles Robertson. Poor Charles Robertson. This man, it's a wonder, dude. My question is, Cena almost killed him. Like, Cena hit him with a Madden hit stick at, what was it, Night of Champions?
Yep.
Hit him with a hit stick from Night of Champions. And fucking Goldberg hits him with a spear, and that breaks his rib. But the hit stick from Madden didn't hurt him at all. And it just goes to show me how, number one, unsafe Goldberg is. Again. Number two, how hard he hits people with that spear.
Yep.
Because
he crushes.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to wrestle. He's a football player playing wrestler. But man, you are too damn big to be on your mama's lap.
He's a baby.
Leave my boy alone.
He's my baby.
My only thing with the tag, with the them kind of pushing Rey Fenix and Andrade.
Yep.
I hope they don't have plans on taking the belts off the Wyatt Six yet.
No,
because
I don't think.
Because I just hate seeing in the tag team is the tag titles are the worst ones, flip flopping back and forth, man.
Yeah.
I would really like to see Andrade and Rey Fenix go for the Raw Tag Team Championship and take it away from the
JD and Balor. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, go back to AEW real quick. You were talking about Bray Wyatt. All right. If you didn't watch the match, because I know you're also a Will Ospreay fan, the match that they had, did you see who came out for Swerve Strickland's entrance?
No, I did not see the
You have to watch that. JoJo came out.
JoJo sung. Yeah, she sung.
He sang
he
sang Swerve's entrance, and they had a massive firefly behind her. It was beautiful. It brought tears to my eyes, dude. It was beautiful.
Hold on. If I look this up, is it going to make me cry?
Oh, yeah. It brought tears to my eyes, dude.
All right,
because it was a beautiful tribute to Bray the entire time.
Hold on, y'all.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Because I didn't even see this. It's Swerve's entrance at All In, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely awesome.
Swerve Strickland's entrance at AEW All In 2025. Oh man, don't do this to me.
Are you sure you want to record while doing this?
Hey, this will prove to people that just call me, oh, you're only a Bray Wyatt fan because he died. I get that all the time. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get my live reaction to this because I have not seen it yet. That's a big ass arena too. I'm just now noticing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that Cowboy Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had it full.
Are we getting Hangman's entrance right now?
Bubby, I can't see.
Oh shit.
Bubby. Let me see, babe.
Is it playing?
Mm-hmm.
They did one hell of a tribute to that man.
Oh, wow.
And to see that they did it, it was a different brand that paid the tribute. That's how you know you meant something in the business.
Mm-hmm.
I got goosebumps. Oh, she wasn't singing that for Swerve. She was singing that for.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I got chills up my whole body.
And that massive firefly they had behind her the whole time.
Oh
That
my gosh.
That was
perfect.
beautiful.
What a moment.
That was beautiful.
With my boy Swerve, you gonna come out with some swag. I know.
And then they had one hell of a match afterwards. It was
I gotta
awesome.
go back and watch that whole pay-per-view.
I think it's on Amazon. I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, I might have to go back and watch that. Wow, sorry.
That almost got me. It almost got me.
I could sit here and talk about it
So
all.
there's your moment of the week.
But the profound effect.
Yeah.
Turn it back on.
That, I mean, you can stay in the dark. I don't care. We can still see you. But I can't put into words what he meant to me. I'm sorry. Because he was different.
Yep.
And growing up being different, you know,
Mhm.
your parents tell you you're not different, but they all actually you're different than other people because you can't go play football. You can't do this. He showed me that it was okay to be different, that it was okay to be yourself. And everything in terms of my confidence in myself and the way that I can pick up a microphone, I owe to two people, and that is CM Punk and Bray Wyatt. So
Yeah, let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get a picture of this. I told you I had this. I don't think I've ever showed it yet.
oh my gosh, he's about to make me nerd out over here. I'm like
Oh, let me flip my camera. Hold on.
a massive Bray Wyatt fan.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I love him a lot too.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it or not.
Nice mirrors.
You probably ain't going to be able to.
Oh, hold on.
It's-
Oh, he's got a
so
Bray
big.
tattoo.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and you want to know the crazy about that is my 18. Well, at the time she was 18. My now almost 20-year-old daughter did that on me free-handed.
Wow,
dude.
that's
That looks
awesome.
great. But out of getting out of the emotional territory of the podcast, just I can't put into words how much I miss him and how much I will forever love you. And I'm not a bandwagon because I remember sitting in Charleston, West. This is a throwback. Y'all can go back and Google it. He was in his original chainsaw person gimmick with the clear mask in Charleston, West Virginia. And at like 8 years old, I looked at my father and mother and said, that guy is going to be a future world champion.
Well, I loved him when he was Husky Harris.
Dude, I even loved him as Husky Harris. Like,
Stop.
good grief, it was so good. But
Stop, Lacey. Leave
you
that light
know,
alone.
going back
No,
to
stop turning that light off. I need it.
not being emotional too much, I will forever miss you and thank you for everything you did for me and everything you
You
did for
always be remembered.
Oh, you will always be remembered, especially through me. But
Yep.
yeah, I think it was a great week of wrestling. Overall, I think it was a memorable weekend, for sure. AEW, I'm gonna get caught back up on them. And I'm gonna switch the vibe here. I want to get some of your guys' thoughts on I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I know you guys are comic book fans. Are you guys planning on going and seeing Superman at all?
Yes. Yes, I want to
my
see it.
gosh,
I
Brad.
just have to find the time.
I
The
look.
only
So my brother-in-law and I found it on his Fire Stick early yesterday morning,
Mm-hmm.
and we started watching it, and maybe it's just me, but I didn't finish watching it, but it so reminded me in a way of Batman versus Superman. Only because Batman and Superman, you didn't really get really much action until the very end. Same with Black Panther. Black Panther did that to me too. Maybe it's just because I need to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you definitely
You
need
need
to.
to. It's really good.
I
I'm a
heard that
big-
it's going to be one of those that you have to watch it in theaters. So
Yes.
I'm itching bad to go see it. I just need to wait for a
100%.
time to my wife to be home so that she can have the kids and I actually go see it.
So
Well, I already told you, you guys need to watch Karate Kids Legends too. That shit's badass.
I watched that yesterday. It was really good.
um,
It was different. You know how you're so used to seeing like the sensei teach the kid, but it
Right.
seemed like the kid was doing much of the teaching to the little
Yep.
girl's daddy.
yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I heard a lot of bad things about it.
No,
Yeah.
I look. I'm an
truly
80s
enjoyed
kid.
it.
I'm an 80s kid.
Yeah.
So Karate Kid is like iconic.
Yep.
It's iconic
But-
to me.
Mhm.
My thing, like, let's go back to the Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan remake was stupid.
I love that movie.
That was.
I
Why
thought it was
does everybody hate
stupid.
that
What's
movie?
so bad about it?
Why
It
does
was-
everybody hate it?
Because it just was not. It's like, okay, A Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite horror series, period.
Yeah.
But when they remade it in 2010 and added a different actor to be Freddy, it totally ruined it for me.
Yeah, that movie was
Well,
awful.
a lot of people don't talk about that a
So
lot.
so I have a fellow Cobra Kai fan in my mix here too as well, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah, Cobra Kai. Yeah, it's one of my favorite series ever.
All time.
Yep.
Like,
Lot
for
of
real.
lot of tearjerker moments in that series
Yes.
too.
Oh, bro, oh
Yes.
my gosh. This
Very.
could be a whole nother topic for a whole nother podcast.
I
but
can't
like,
get into
oh
it.
my gosh. But yeah, I will speak on Superman for a minute. I'm gonna do a whole in-depth review on the Brotherhood Entertainment channel. But to me, like, I'm a huge comic book guy. That's how I learned how to read. I didn't learn how to read till I was 15, but
Oh damn.
I learned to read through comic books.
Well,
Yeah.
believe it or
Good
not,
way to do it.
the pictures really tell the story anyway.
Mhm.
And so I learned how to read through comic books. And so to me, this movie, is it perfect? No. But does it encapsulate everything that Superman is supposed to represent? Absolutely.
Yes.
Like, everybody's like, oh, Henry Cavill, Superman. No, I tell you, who was born to play Superman was David
Christopher
Cornswet.
Reeve.
He didn't.
David Corn and respect to Christopher Reeves and everybody that came, before David Cornswet. He was born to play Superman. He, in every moment that he, even as Clark Kent, every moment that he is on that screen, he embodies Clark Kent. He embodies Superman. And there's a moment, and I'm gonna spoil this one scene. There's a scene in the movie towards the end where Lex is giving his whole monologue, and he's like, "You're just an alien."
Yeah.
And there's a moment where Superman goes, "No, Lex, that's where you've always been wrong about me. I'm more human as anybody else because I strive to be hope. I make mistakes, I mess up, but I get up and I do what's right."
Mhm.
And
Yep.
that to me I was skeptical of David Cornswet I was skeptical
Oh, yeah.
when he got cast. I was skeptical through the whole thing. But as soon as I saw him as Superman, as Clark Kent, and as soon as I heard that speech, I was like, yep, right there, Superman.
Yep.
And good God, that movie, is it perfect? No, but for me, it's a fun, enjoyable time, and it's a 10 out of 10.
Honestly, loved it.
And when you get a Marvel kid more excited for DC movies coming up than Marvel, you're doing something right.
So that's why I'm hoping this weekend with Fantastic Four coming out, everybody's going to want to go see Fantastic Four. They won't want to go see Superman. So there might be less crowd for that movie because they all want to go over here and see this.
Ours wasn't that packed. There might have been maybe
there
10
wasn't
people,
that much.
but we saw it the week before it came out,
Yeah.
or like the week after it came out. So
okay.
I didn't go opening weekend. I went the day of my birthday.
I'm more the MCU fan.
Yeah, me too.
I think with DC, after Christopher Nolan finished The Dark Knight Rises, because you got Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises.
It's the greatest comic book trilogy of all time.
Those three were perfection.
Yes.
I think had he kept going, because I remember seeing, because like with me, Michael Keaton and Christian Bale, that's Batman.
Yeah.
And Bale said something after Dark Knight Rises, after Nolan said he was done. He said if Nolan were to come back and take over again, he would come back as Batman.
Yep. He'd be older Batman if they did the older Batman trilogy. Only Nolan did it.
The thing, I grew up with Christian Bale's Batman. Like, that was the first Batman I saw on screen other than Michael Keaton, because I watched the 1989 Batman when I was like 6.
Shit, Michael Keaton's the man, dude.
But there's a man that a lot of you are forgetting about, and it's Kevin Conroy.
Oh yeah, no, he did the cartoon.
He is Batman. Like, when I'm reading a comic book, that's how I picture Batman sounding. And it's because I played through all the Arkham games, and I love the Arkham games to my core. So he's my Batman. But in terms of live action, Christian Bale, nobody's touched him. I hate Ben Affleck's Batman.
I hated his. I hated Val Kilmer's. I hated George Clooney's, and I hate Robert Pattinson's.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh,
you're not gonna like my opinion.
Okay, wait. Don't rephrase. I still haven't watched The Batman yet.
Please watch it.
You need to.
I don't know. I'm still stuck on the whole. There are certain parts, certain casts that shouldn't be touched when you remake or sequel something. Sylvester Stallone, Rocky. They better never remake Rocky.
No. That's why they did the spinoff with Creed, and those movies were fantastic.
Well, at least he had a part in them.
As someone else who did not really want to see The Batman because of Robert Pattinson, I sat down and watched it, and I converted. I thought it was a great performance by him. Is he top 3 Batmans for me? No, just because of who I grew up with and whatnot. Yeah. But I will say he did justice to the character. But my favorite character out of that movie was not Batman. It was
Riddler?
The Butler.
Oh, Alfred. Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Alfred did an outstanding job.
Oh,
and I
fantastic.
thought the best Alfred was going to be Michael Caine. And then I started watching Gotham. And then you had that Alfred, who I thought did a better job than Michael Caine.
Yep.
And then you have Gollum, basically, being Alfred in the Batman. And I thought he did an amazing job.
Yeah, that whole cast is insane.
They did an excellent job. So I'm looking forward to the next one, as long as they can do just as good of a job as this.
Yeah.
Well, see, where they really left it, though, like if you go back to The Dark Knight Rises, at the very end when they were doing his estate, giving away Bruce Wayne's property, that cop that had kind of started getting involved with Bruce Wayne,
Dick Grayson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is Robin. So that lady handed him, she was like, yeah,
gonna hurt your
he was
son.
like, my legal name is Robin or something like that.
Right. She gave him his adoption papers.
Yeah. So I think at that point they should have kept going with that route because that would have added Robin into the mix. And I don't think they've added Robin into the mix yet, have they?
No, but their plans to at the new DC new DC head. I'm gonna say something about Batman, and we'll go back to wrestling just for a minute, and then we'll end the episode. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna make a lot of people upset. Robert Pattinson is the best Batman we have had on screen. Because my biggest gripe about all the other Batmans is they weren't detectives.
Quit.
Get her. They weren't detectives. Robert Pattinson, to his core as Batman, is a detective. Now, does it take him a minute to figure everything out? Yes, that was my dad's biggest gripe. He's supposed to be the world's greatest. He is 2 years into being Batman in that movie.
This is.
Yep.
He's
He's still learning.
Yeah, he's still learning. He's still figuring stuff out. To me,
He still gets his ass whooped as Batman too.
He gets his ass kicked. But to me, that was the best portrayal in terms of Batman we've ever seen on screen because Batman is a detective to his core. And another thing that I will say about the current DCU before I switch back to wrestling really quick, is there's only one man that I want to play Batman in the DCU.
Who?
Jensen Ackles.
Amen. Thank you. Fucking thank you.
He
Thank you.
He played the villain. He played the villain in My Bloody Valentine, I believe.
Yes.
Yep. He was also on Supernatural. He's also voiced Batman in the greatest Batman animated movie of all time, Under the Red Hood. Just put him as Batman, please.
Yes.
Please, because he will.
Him or Alan Rickman.
Alan Richmond will do a very good job as well. But if I had to pick one, if James Gunn came to me and said, "Okay, I'll let you choose Batman," who is it?
Yes.
Jensen Ackles, without question. Please,
Yes.
love of
Especially
God.
with the way he's been on The Boys. Yes.
Bro, dude, as soon as I saw him as Soldier Boy on The Boys, I was like, please just be Batman. Be Batman. But going back to wrestling, and this will be our closing statement. What's your most look forward to thing going into SummerSlam, and what's your least most look forward to thing going into SummerSlam? I'll start with you, John.
The thing I'm looking most forward to is seeing what kind of role Roman's going to play.
Mm-hmm.
I think my least favorite is Seth cashing in.
Oh, you're not looking. You don't like Seth, do you?
There's just so many others right now that are title worthy. Why? It goes back to Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
He's seasoned enough. He doesn't need that briefcase.
No,
they could have given.
But I'll ask you this question: who on the main roster, right now, could be in the spot that Seth Rollins is in?
If they cut Finn Balor from Judgment Day, Finn Balor.
Okay, yeah, that I'll be understandable with that one.
Again, they buried him, but Jey Uso.
No, he's not doing it for me anymore because they ruined it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Had they not ruined it, he's the guy.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's another one.
Nope.
No.
Yes, he is.
He'll forever be a mid-carder in my mind.
You're gonna find out in a few months.
I can't see him as world champion. He's gonna get one, but he's not world champion material to me.
LA Knight's another one.
Nope.
Should
have pulled the trigger with him 2 years ago, but
they got until February to do it. If they don't do it by February, I have no faith left in them.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah. So you said Seth is your least look forward to thing, and then Roman is your most intriguing part to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this before SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
My MVP for SummerSlam is gonna be Roman Reigns because he's gonna cost Seth that briefcase.
Okay. All right. Drew, go ahead, man. What are you looking forward to the most leading into SummerSlam and the least leading into SummerSlam?
Got a tie with what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Because Jelly Roll is going to be at SummerSlam. And it's Jelly Roll and Orton against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. So I'm looking forward to that match.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want it to be, I'm hoping that it is not your typical celebrity match.
I don't think it will be.
Where the celebrity is going to win.
They wouldn't have
given
him a contract.
Right. I hope it's
If
an
it was-
actual wrestling match and not the automatic gimme that we've always seen from a celebrity.
Yep.
But I'm looking forward to seeing it because he's an entertainer. Even though he's not really been a wrestler, he's still an entertainer. So is Logan Paul, whether you like him or not. And then we know Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton can put on a show no matter what match they're in.
Mhm.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to the United States Championship match because you've got Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu locked in a fucking cage.
Oh,
Yada I mean?
Let them go at it. And
He
I'm
been
looking
locked up
forward to
before.
it.
Yada I mean?
I cannot.
This is
Oh,
where
man, I'm
Zilla-
looking
this
forward to it.
I think this is where Zilla makes his appearance.
Bro, I'll cry. I'm a big Zilla fan too.
What I'm not looking forward to is Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
I was going to say that too.
As much as it's as good as it's gonna look to see them both on screen, I don't want to see the belt on Jade yet.
I
No,
don't
she's not a wrestler. She's a physique.
Yeah, until she can
Yeah.
actually wrestle, I don't want her anywhere near a title.
But they're trying to give her the title way too soon.
Yeah, it's way too soon. Okay, so I'll go to you now. What's your most anticipated thing about leading into SummerSlam and your least anticipated thing leading into SummerSlam?
I'm really excited about Solo and
Jacob?
and then honestly, I really don't care about.
Cargill?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
care about her.
she's a
I
big
don't.
she's a big Cargill
Yeah,
hater.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Right there with you.
She's
She
a
don't do nothing
big
for me.
Cargill hater. She's like, I don't understand the hype behind her.
I don't.
Yeah.
You can talk.
So,
But I'm excited to see what Jacob Fatu's gonna do.
bro,
Gonna fuck him up.
oh brother, dude, like, okay, here's the thing. And I'll give mine here in a second. I hate to divert and we'll close the episode because everybody's got work in the morning, except for me. I don't gotta do shit tomorrow.
Lucky you.
But one thing that I will take from this week's SmackDown is the whole Jacob Fatu getting arrested and then Solo getting arrested was perfect. It was awesome. Like I told her, she was like, they're not real police. I was like, I know that. But Jacob Fatu, she was like, he wouldn't say that to the police in real life. She didn't know that Jacob Fatu was a former criminal,
No,
like a legit drug dealer
I
in
didn't.
the hardcore of South Beach, California. Like
All of the bloodline is, dude. All of them have mugshots. The Usos, Roman.
literally.
Yep.
But Jacob's a thug. He
But
will
he's-
fuck you up. And so he was like punk ass police and then walked back. She's like, he wouldn't say that in real life to the
wouldn't.
police. And I was like,
Yeah.
you don't know Jacob Fatu. Because that was Jacob Fatu.
He is literally all gas, no brakes. It doesn't matter if it's action, mouth, whatever. There's no limit.
There is no limit to his chaos. And
No,
the things that I'm looking forward to, there's two. And it's the main event between Cena and Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love me some Cena. I think him and Cody put on good matches. The other thing that I'm really, really looking forward to is Jelly Roll.
Yep.
And like I told you,
that
you know,
too.
last week, I think he's a piece of shit human being, but he's a damn good entertainer.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and
Well,
go ahead, John.
no, I'm kind of in a way looking forward to the Jelly Roll thing because I think your guys are right. I don't think it's going to be one of those celebrity things for once.
Well, he's under contract with WWE, like full
Yeah,
on.
well,
Yeah.
Well, it's like Triple H was saying, he was saying that Jelly's been in the NXT Performance Center like for months now, learning stuff.
Yep, he's put time in, and that's what I appreciate. That's how I know it's not going to be a typical celebrity match.
Right.
Well,
Because
if the man
he's
could
hated.
take off that,
Putting
if the
the
man
time
could
and
take
work
off as
into it.
much weight as he did over the last little bit, he
Oh,
can
yeah.
get in that ring.
That's what he did it for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Like he's been grinding towards it. So I'm very excited to see him. And like I said, I'm a creaker till I die. So I think he's a piece of shit human being, because Creek's God. But shout out to Ryan Upchurch.
Yep.
Try to get him on the show. But I'm really impressed with the way that he sold that Claymore. Even though it was full on connection, he knocked the shit out of Jelly Roll.
Yes, he did.
But just the way that he's building it up to, like the Tonight Show, that
Yes.
chokeslam was beautiful
Mm-hmm.
and it was awesome. And he has that energy of a wrestler,
Yes.
because he's an entertainer. And, you know, that's my two things I'm looking forward to the most. The things that I'm looking forward to the least, there's only one, and it's Cargill.
Yeah. This probably everybody's.
I don't think she's bad. I just think she needs time to actually learn.
Yeah.
Because she didn't get that in AEW. She didn't. She got pushed to the moon and held a title for a year and fucking just squashed everybody. She doesn't know how to work yet.
They're trying to do the same thing in WWE.
Yeah, she does not know how to work. Why are you acting like such a baby tonight?
Hey, since y'all are bringing guests on this show every now and again, can I bring one next time?
Yeah, I don't care, man.
I'm gonna bring my friend Larry. Let me show you my friend Larry.
Larry.
Your friend Larry.
Yeah, my friend Larry.
Yo, what's up, Larry?
Awesome.
Oh, speaking. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot. I'm so sorry. We are here to mourn a loss in the wrestling world.
Who?
Layeska.
Who?
Oh,
Layeska, Mr. Iguana's iguana,
Oh,
has tragically passed away in Mexico due to a cobra strike from Santino's cobra.
No.
hey, leave Santino alone.
Oh my gosh. But
they had a great match.
it was so entertaining.
Yeah.
Like,
It was.
If I'm WWE, I wait till they fucking own AAA. What am I saying? I bring Mr. Iguana to WWE immediately.
He's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Because the amount of merchandise that he could
Oh,
sell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude.
He's
It's
a
about
weirdo,
time.
that guy.
It's about time. We had Mr. Sacco in one generation. We had Santino Morello with his Cobra. And now we
Hey.
need an iguana.
It's
We need
Layeska.
something else for this generation.
And the thing
Well, y'all
ahead.
are forgetting two. Y'all are forgetting Pepe, and
Yeah.
y'all are forgetting Moppy.
Well, yeah, Moppy.
Pepe and Moppy. Oh my God. But I'll close it after this because it's been a long episode and I enjoy this every week. It's what I look forward to the most. But the thing that I will take from that clip is there were actually children bawling.
Yes.
If you guys have not seen the clip, they were kids bawling their eyes out because they legit thought Layeska wasn't coming back.
Yep.
And that's how over he is in Mexico.
Yep.
And he was the MVP that everybody talked about, Worlds Collide weekend.
Yep.
So, and he got a vignette on Monday Night Raw. That just doesn't happen for somebody they don't have plans for. So I'm excited to see Layeska the second come in. Hopefully get some revenge on that stupid Cobra.
Hey, one more point real quick.
Yep.
If you look up the card for SummerSlam, even though it's 2 nights, there is no reference to the men's Intercontinental title being defended at this event.
They will.
So I guarantee you he's going to lose it prior.
I thought they
what would be
announced
the reason for that, though?
I don't know. It is currently not listed.
Well, I mean, they still got a week and a half to, finish it. Because I know
he said he had another appointment or whatever, and he's supposed to be decided if he's cleared or not this Monday night, I believe. So from there, we'll see what happens. But it's not mentioned at all.
I think they confirmed it this week.
Yeah.
On Raw, didn't they?
It's not listed as of right now.
Yeah,
well, I think update as of today.
That's crazy.
Well, I think Pierce told him on Monday night that
he would be defending it against AJ, right?
Well, he said that
he has another doctor's appointment.
Okay.
What's his injury anyway?
I think it's his ribs.
It's his it's his ovaries.
What?
Yeah, he's got ovarian cancer.
Oh my God.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done for.
Yep.
Well,
it's his ovaries.
as far as the doctor's note went, apparently his diagnosis was that he's a punk ass.
Yep.
Yeah. So all wishes go to Dominic and his treatment.
Yes.
But this has been another exciting, amazing episode of the Main Event Mafia podcast. I once again want to thank my co-host, John, for coming back on and enjoying our time together. And I want to thank my main man, one of the most funniest people I've ever met, and honestly might be taking that best man spot in my wedding. For God's sake, because he is just me in another body. Andrew, man, thank you again for joining us.
My pleasure, man.
And I really appreciate all the love we've been getting. We're sorry that we didn't get an episode out last week, but I had shit going on. It's like that happens. But we'll
Hey,
catch-
Coda,
what's up, my man?
you like my Bill Goldberg tattoo?
Yours looks better than his does.
Dang.
But I want to thank you guys so much for joining us once again, and we will see you guys next Monday.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye, Finn.
Say goodbye. Okay.
And we are